What's going on, y'all? Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. Let's do something fun. So if this song gets, I don't know, what should we do? 30, 50 likes? And if I hit 250 subscribers, I'll tell you what the 29 in the CSProductions.29 means. Let me know down below if you think you already know or if you can guess. And so we're gonna check out The Climb Back by J.Cole. I saw that he dropped this track, I believe last week. It might be a little bit more than a week. I mean, J.Cole is dope. That I know about him. I think the first song, or one of the first songs I heard by him was, I want to say Power Trip, featuring Miguel, when it was dropped as a single leading up to the album, what was it, Born Sinners? And I think that's back in college, and I did a little bit of a deep dive onto his earlier projects as well as Sideline Story, which was dope. It was explicit, it was, don't get me wrong, but yeah, there was a lot of passion within that. I mean, from, what was it, Dollar and a Dream, the intro, Dollar and a Dream 3, Nobody's Perfect, Lost Ones, heavy songs, just the overall. J. Cole's dope. I'm gonna need your help with this one. I know he's deep. He does a really good job in dumbing some things down for the youth or people like me, but then also has enough like depth and respect for the people before him, the hip hop community, the hip hop culture, and a lot of things that are probably gonna go over my head. So be sure to let me know down in the comments below the things I miss, so you can help me out so I can learn. This is The Climb Back by J. Cole.
Are you doing this work to facilitate growth or to become famous? Which is more important?
I'll pull up the lyrics too.
Getting or letting go?
Which is more important? What did it say? Are you doing this to facilitate growth, I believe he said, or to get famous? Which is more important, getting or letting go? I think I'm correct there. That's deep already. The beat drops after. He hasn't even gone. Started rapping yet. I got the lyrics pulled up here. You can do anything. Anything you can do.
Everything come back around full circle. Why do lies sound pleasant but the truth hurtful? Everybody gotta cry once in a while, but how long will it take for you smile? This is that come back to life shit. My niggas pick me up and we gon' light the city up as if the sun had the night shift, and paint the town red for my nigga found dead too soon. Yeah.
I like the flow right there. It's kind of catchy there. What do you say? Why do lies sound pleasant but the truth hurtful? It kind of reminds me of there's scripture, Bible verse where it states like, the things I hate to do, I do, and the things I want to do, I don't do. The Apostle Paul speaking there. It kind of reminds me of that. Why do lies sound pleasant, but the truth hurtful?
To the left of that decimal, I need 7 figures to play the joint. Turn up your decibels, peep how I decimate a joint. Check out my projects like them workers that section 8 points, and you'll see how I flip like exclamation points. My niggas shoot first as if they never played the point. More 2 guards, enough straps to fill for U-Hauls. More depth than World War II calls. Around these parts, we put a brown just to drown these thoughts of black.
That's crazy. To the left of that decimal, I need 7 figures to play the joint. So I think he's saying, like, to the left of the decimal, like, I need 7 figures to play the joint. I need 7 figures. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming he's saying I need 7 figures, like, to play the joint. Like, if I'm going to play my song, that I need 7 figures for it. And then goes into the scheme where turn up your decibels, peep how I decimate a joint. He's probably referencing, you know, smoking there, but then also saying, like, watch how he kills a track. Like, he kills the joint. Like, he crushes a song. Check out my projects like them workers. So check out my projects, check out the work I've been doing musically, like them workers that Section 8 appoints, though. He's also playing the flip, or playing on the flip of words there of projects, Section 8 housing, and just the whole scheme there. My homies shoot first as if they never played the point, right? And so he's making a basketball reference there. Point guard. So typically in basketball, you have 1 is your point guard, 2 and 3 are shooting guards, 4 maybe like a small forward, and 5 is center. And so he's saying shoot first, but he's also like guns, shoot first, like they never played the point. Typically the shooting guards will shoot first. He goes into more 2 guards, enough straps, enough guns to fill 4 U-Hauls. Typically when you're moving, if you use a U-Haul, you use straps to keep everything secure. So that whole scheme right there where he's talking about, that's dope. That's just crazy. More death than World War II caused. Around these parts, we pour up the alcohol just to drown these thoughts, to try to escape. They're turning towards alcohol. Black corpses in county morgues. Lord, these images haunting. I ain't been asleep yet. It's 10 in the morning. So it seems like he's saying up all night, with all this death and everything going around him, up all night, turning to the bottle, turning towards alcohol. Sounds like he's hurting.
Corpses in county morgues, Lord. Those images haunting. I ain't been asleep yet. It's 10 in the morning. I'm sending a warning. A problem with me is like the BET.
I mentioned earlier, I have the lyrics here, so got a little ahead of myself there, but.
Hip Hop Awards, I'm starting to see you niggas don't want it. I'm sick of this flaunting from niggas I know for sure ain't got more dough than cold trash rappers.
That was crazy. I'm sending a warning. A problem with me, like if you're messing with me, is like the BET Hip Hop Awards. I'm starting to see you homies don't want it. And so it's like, if you've heard that, ever heard the reference, like you don't want these problems or you don't want these hands, it's saying like you don't want to mess with me, right? And so that's what he's saying there. Like a problem with me is like the BET Hip Hop Awards. I'm starting to see these people don't want it. That was crazy. Let me go back 5 seconds.
Want it. I'm sick of this flaunting from niggas I know for sure ain't got more dough than cold trash rappers. Ass backwards trying to go toe to toe. We laugh at you. Staff strapped up on top to toe.
I'm tired of seeing all these people like try to show out and say like I got all these things I'm doing. I'm making I made it when they don't even compare to me. Is what he's saying there. Like you haven't done your time. You haven't done your paid your dues. There's no way you're better than me or societally or within this world, and yet you're showing out.
Totem pole to blast at you. Bassmasters, look how they total pole. Gotta know the ropes and a protocol, or they gon' for show blow your clothes half off like a promo code. Made a little tune called Folding Clothes, and a nigga still ain't on the fold. Under pressure, well, you know what Cole do. Make a diamond, they just rhyming me, I'm quoting gold. One phone call get you canceled like a homophobe. In this PC culture, dress me as the GOAT like they call Chief Keef Sosa. In my section, no, like a fucking 3-piece sofa. I'm known as the chosen one. Under the dead body lay frozen, that's how
I'm in my sectional like a 3-piece sofa. That's crazy.
Go sometime when niggas wearing coke and not the pros and cons. Well, I ain't with that sleeping on the ground like a gopher, so I go for mine. Everything come back around full circle. Why do lies sound pleasant but the truth hurtful? Everybody gotta cry once in
looking at this again, in my sectional, like a 3-piece sofa, I'm known as the chosen one. A lot of J.Cole is respected within the hip hop community. A lot of where he grew up in projects and all these different communities. So he's saying I'm known as the chosen one. Another dead body lay frozen. That's how it goes sometimes when homies weighing coke and not the pros and cons. He's saying like you got to wake up. Like why are you weighing drugs and trying to get into the drug game? Weighing drugs instead of weighing the pros and cons of your actions, of what you're doing. He's trying to reach these people that are struggling with this, is what it sounds like to me.
In a while, but how long will it take for you smile? This is that come back to life shit. My niggas pick me up and we gon' light the city up as if the sun had the night shit. And paint the town red for my nigga found dead too soon. Now I know why they call it blue moon. Survival at all costs. Everyday niggas get logged off, bodies get hauled off. Passing the funeral procession while holding my breath in the car. I thought at times to be feeling the devil be winning, but do that mean God lost? Just got off the phone, my nigga, he back in the kennel, my dog.
It's crazy. I love the flow switch up here. I can't do it, but it's like he picks up the pace and then slows it down at the end. Picks up the pace and then slows it down again. You know, he's just talking about seeing people get logged off or get killed, and the body's getting hauled. You know, the funeral procession. He's holding his breath in his car. I'm assuming he gets pulled over, probably referencing some of the police brutality that's gone on, and things like that. And then he's just being vulnerable, is saying it's feeling like the devil's been winning. And if that's the case, does that mean that God lost? And to that, my answer would be no. There will be a time where justice is served.
Lost. I brought around close to me before, but he became addicted to clout and all the hoes we need. I slowly peep, jealousy on his breath whenever he spoke to me. Like on the low, he feeling that in my shoes is where he's supposed to be. I try to ignore the signs, but they're in the back of my mind. It felt like letting a nigga come sleep on your couch and he eating up all your groceries.
Before just that scheme, he's talking about a situation it looks like with a homie, with a friend. He's saying just got out of the fun with him. He back in the kennel. I'm assuming he's referencing he's back in jail. Or back in prison, but a kennel, right? A crate for dogs. And so he's saying his homie is back in the kennel. My dog's lost, right? And so he's talking about his friend is, you know, not making right choices. He's lost in life.
My nigga repeated this quote to me. I felt this potency. Said most of these niggas gon' hang themselves just giving a rope and see. Shit, I heeded that. And what got showed to me was screaming that some niggas you gotta leave them back. Unfortunately, we seen the trap. Nigga be on that demon clack. Resultantly, they fiend to clap as often as the genius that misquoting me. Meanwhile, I see that your diamonds is...
That's crazy. Right there. I find that kind of funny. He says, they fiend to clap as often as the Genius app, misquoting me. I find it kind of funny just because I'm on the Genius website reading the lyrics as he raps. Let me go back 5 seconds.
Clap as often as the genius that misquoting me. Meanwhile, I see that your diamonds is glistening. I'm glad that you shining, but need I remind you my niggas is diamond and nickelin'. Scraping on whatever coin they can find. The pettiest crime they committing it. Just to get by for a limited time. The steepest mountain they trying to climb. On here trying to find a derivative. You niggas don't feel me. You see the clout, you don't see the real me. If I was sick, you nigga wouldn't heal me. Therefore I'm healing myself. Getting into it, my...
You see the clout. You see the things that I've attained, the things that I've earned, the money I've gained. You don't see the real me. Like, you don't see the real me. You don't truly know me. If I was sick, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't heal me. All you see is the things that you think you want that I have. Therefore, you say that's what you want.
My guys slowly revealing myself, building my wealth. A nigga touch mine, I'ma kill on myself. Trust everything come back around full circle. Why do lies sound pleasant, but the truth hurtful? Everybody gotta cry once in a while, but how long will it take for you smile? This is that come back to life shit. My niggas pick me up and we gon' light the city up as if the sun had the night shit. And paint the town red for my nigga found dead too soon. Now I know why they call it bloom. Everybody mentions suicide prevention, man, they even made a hotline to call it when there's tension, but I got a question, what about a fucking homicide? Need a number for my niggas to call whenever there's a urge to get triggers involved. Need a number for my niggas to call whenever there's a urge to get triggers involved.
It's crazy. A couple of things come to mind there. So, one, if you have headphones on or you're listening to that end of that song with a good sound system, I just find it kind of cool how it's like the last bit there it's like it was spinning in your head. The way it was mixed and mastered, going from changing volume levels, going from one ear to the other. So I thought that was pretty cool. But it looks like he's talking about here at the end, where he's saying like there's a suicide prevention hotline for people to call. What about for those who are contemplating homicide? I need some sort of number for homies who are thinking about getting the trigger involved. And so interesting. I don't know. Is there a hotline for people that are contemplating doing something as unfortunate as pursuing to kill someone else? And so I don't know. Dope song. I mean, that was classic J.Cole, where I wonder who produced the beat. It just sounded like that authentic, just hip hop beat, and he has several different flow switch ups. I'm sure I missed so much. Let me know down in the comments below, what are some of the bars I missed, or things which I maybe was slightly off there, just because, like I mentioned earlier, J. Cole is so good at, you know, being relevant while educating people as well from his point of view or perspective and things that he's experienced within life, making it simple enough for people like me who don't know the game, rap or hip hop game that well, don't know his story or his life or what he's been doing that well, but are still able to pick up on these nuggets, but then also having enough depth for those that are more involved, know the game, know the community, know everything he's talking about. There's enough nuance and penmanship there to where it's still a great song and listen for them as well. So that was The Climb Back by J. Cole. Leave some comments down below. Let me know some song suggestions you think I should react to, as well as anything I potentially missed within the lyrics there. Please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. If it gets, what did I say, 30, 50 likes on the video, and if I hit 250 subscribers, we'll say, then I'll let you all know what the 29 and the CS Productions 29 stands for. Thanks, and have a great day. Peace.